In the space of unconscious co-creation, when we are not comfortable, when we are in struggle, and when we are in survival, even though we know that within us there is something better, we believe in many ways that there is nothing better because we cannot see outside the field of those possibilities. And so we tend to stay in that, and we believe that to be our place in the world. And so therefore we continue to steer that particular path. Unconscious co-creation also means that we operate from a place of our programs, of our inputs. And therefore, your parents and all of those that influence you in your younger days have actually embedded in you the idea of what your reality is. And you begin to operate from that place of reality. And this is what we call local mind. It is the mind of limitation. It is the mind of lack of knowledge. It is the mind of lack of knowing. Because in that mind, there's inability to know everything. And often we are disconnected from that which we are, that is source. And therefore the wisdom and the intuitions and the inspirations that flow to us are at least sporadic, if not fleeting. And even when they do come, we tend to not recognize them, and we do not act upon them. And so most of our world is the world of thought and its consequential actions, the consequential actions of the emotions that the thoughts generate. So if we think that the world is about lack and that we must fight and compete for resources, that is the way we see the world. So we act and behave from a place where love is not so much present. When you can begin to find and discover and explore and experience life from this space, you have moved into a frequency that is like no other. For in this space, it does not mean you give up your physical body. It just simply means you define yourself as source in a physical body. And you begin to understand fully how every event and experience that you begin to bring into your life consciously is yours. Is yours. In this way, you shift from being the instrument of some other form of intelligence which never existed to a level of knowing that you are the manifestor, the co-creator of everything that you bring into your life. And with that, the understanding of which you are totally responsible for every choice, for every decision, and for every event, and for every experience that you bring into your physical life. When you are connected to source consciousness, that which you are in a place where you come from perpetual and unconditional love, and everything that you do from that point onwards is based around that frequency. And so you would do no harm as a conscious co-creator. You would love your planet. You would love all humanity, irrespective of what they were or who they were or where they are or or anything else, for you live in a place of compassion and acceptance. And therefore, you also understand what you create affects all others. And so the circle begins. And so as you create, as you transform yourself, as you transmute the lower vibrations to higher vibrations, you also affect others as well. As you heal yourself, you heal others, and indeed the planet. And so it begins at the individual level and then moves into the collective conscious, because as you begin to move into that new state of being, you will begin to attract and bring into your awareness and experience individuals and circumstances and events that are in alignment with who you are, your new frequency. And so, my friends, that is the difference between unconscious co-creation and conscious co-creation. Which do you choose?